Hey guys, it's time for another song. I was really nervous last time, so I didn't do too well, but I've practiced a lot since then. I'm ready to play another song that will inspire you to do your best out there. You might be familiar with this one. It's part of a religious hymn about God's grace is offering salvation to all, even to those who don't feel like they deserve it. It doesn't have to be limited to just him, though. You can receive grace from anyone, really. God's grace happens to be special because his love is meant to be firm, enduring, and kind. Not that it always reaches people, but that's okay. If you don't want God's grace, then instead you can accept it from those you feel you need it from most. And in return, you can do the same unto those you can provide help to. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now am found. Was blind, but now I see. There! I hope you liked it, be it from God or from others. I hope you can find the grace you need someday. Oh, hey, Moon. What'd you think?
Better. Still subpar, but at least it wasn't grating.
Thank you.
However,
Here we go.
do you even understand the meaning of grace? Well, it has numerous interpretations. Grace in this sense refers to undeserved favor. God gave free gifts to guilty sinners in an act of so-called salvation. But why? What good does that do?
Yeah, I had a feeling you'd bring up the Bible. You must have read it a lot, yet it sounds like you don't understand. Not that I blame you. It's been translated so many times in so many languages, it can be confusing sometimes.
No, you don't understand. Such kindness is foolish. If you give grace to sinners, it will only encourage them to continue to do evil. If they were nice to me, surely what I did wasn't that bad. So they never learn. They take without consequence until there is nothing left. All under the guise of eventually being forgiven when it's all done with.
So what you're saying is if someone does something bad, you should never be nice to them again?
I'm saying you shouldn't coddle them.
You're thinking in extremes. The truth is, all humans have sinned and will continue to sin. It's unavoidable. However, there are those who acknowledge their sins and those who don't. Those that acknowledge their sins and ask for help are the ones who receive grace. Not because they deserve it, for then it would not be grace at all.
Then you agree those who don't should be condemned.
It is not in my place to judge. I only wish to practice God's power and kindness and inspire others to do the same. If someone wishes to give grace to an irredeemable sinner, that is their choice.
A cowardly answer. Being neutral is equally harmful to choosing a side. Possibly even more so.
Look, I'm an angel. I'm just a messenger. How humans interpret God's messages is up to them, not me.
You're telling me God is making you do this little show of yours to send them the message?
Well, more accurately, I'm living the message rather than sending it.
That only confirms my suspicions. In that case, will you grant me grace?
Me? Wasn't expecting that. But sure, I'd love to.
Good. You best remember that when the time comes.
That's ominous. Anyway, that's all we have time for today. I don't recommend taking what Muin said too seriously with all that Bible talk. Just focus on being kind. That's what matters. Until next time. Thank you for watching the video. If you liked it, please subscribe.